Well, we'll give them a minute and see if they pop in or not, because this is about a convoluted day. So we're going to hang out for a few minutes and wait. Oh, wait, I need to put comments on. Might be. Oh, they're already here. They're all here, been here. Shit, y'all.
From today?
Yeah, this is today's. Shit, what is up, y'all?
Hey.
So we got Texas Tony, Larry Dial, Jason Webb, and Russell Teresa, of course.
Yeah.
And Zig, what is up, brother? Caleb, what's up, Caleb? Ed, Fireman Ed. I can't hang out long on Bible study. Well, all right, go do that, Patrick. But hopefully you came back. Will's in the house. Let me see.
How's everybody been?
Yeah, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Thank you, Green. Hola, amigos.
Hey, Andrew.
And who's that? Who's that? Oh, Andrew Ball. There he is. Yep. I can barely read. Old school in the house. Jeff Johnson. We got Ramblin' Man and the Mercers in the house. What is up? Gary Mullins. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, guys. We're running a little behind. We literally just pulled in from Harmony. Like, literally, I haven't even attempted to do anything to the camper yet. It's sitting in the front yard. So
he opened it for me. So
I did pop it open so we could get in and get some stuff out. But that's about it.
It doesn't feel like we've been home 15 minutes.
Yeah, I don't feel like we've been home 15 minutes. They found the ballot burning dude. Good. I bet you he's a Democrat. What do you want to bet? Please let him be a Democrat.
See the one setting the mailboxes
the
on fire?
Ballot boxes on fire with the drop-offs? Yeah.
Hey, Nick.
Nick in the house. What's up? Angry. How did the NC... sorry, I can't remember. Oh, Nick, no worries, man. It was good. I mean, considering what had happened in North Carolina, and that a big segment of our audience in that state lives in Western North Carolina. And they were actually living a survival situation. They didn't need to come over.
Helping and working and
volunteering and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, but I'm sort of saying they're living it, and so they didn't need to come over and listen to us talk about it. But even with that, the turnout was still good. The event, as always, was a blast. It was a good time. It was a lot of fun. Now, I think we had one evening we had like 50 people in camp.
Yeah.
We had 3 fire pits going.
Yeah.
Winston Smith.
Hey.
Winston! But I know.
Ramblin' Man.
Huh?
Is that after your book?
Do line listening. And we've got Battle Known in the house.
Hey, Corey.
Coming in Southeast PA. Voter fraud capital. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, I heard like 80,000 Amish are voting in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, all the Amish
are voting. The country's going to be pretty fucked up for the Amish to be like, okay, we'll vote.
Yeah. And they have little Trump flags on their buggies and shit, And Japan, they're having parades with Trump and all the flags and everything. And Trumps.
Yeah, but the event was great. A lot of great classes going on. We got NC Scout in camp. We got him down there for a day. He gave a class on night vision, and Nick Meacher bought a device from him paid in silver. Paid in silver bullion. And that really pissed T off because T was going to sell Nick a tomahawk, one of his Warhawks, which Nick then somehow won in the raffle.
Yeah, he won it in the raffle.
So T was doubly pissed. Not only he didn't get no silver, he didn't get to sell one either. So, Amish for Trump. Oh yeah. Camp Mountain Readiness will be there. Well, I'm hoping we'll be there. I'm hoping. But we had a great time. Battle Gnome. We set my HF rig up right out in front of the camper with an antenna. I've had this antenna for 2 years, and I've never used it. Found the instructions for it today, Corey.
We did.
So, but yeah, we did a little HF work. That was fun, and it's cool seeing everybody's setup. Like Battle Gnome, the way his ride is set up is really cool. I like the way he does it. And then Brian Norris from BSO Survival,
right?
His truck is set up really cool like that too.
Yeah.
So I like seeing the different, approaches and stuff. And like Battle Gnome, he's a lot of comms in his.
Brian Loftus.
Brian Loftus. I'm sorry. What did I say? Brian
Morris.
That's a different Brian.
Yeah.
No, Brian Loftus, BSO. I'm sorry. Yes, I'm a little rattled right now. I feel punch drunk. Our 9-hour trip turned into 11 and a half hours because of stupid ass, dumbass drivers.
And there's no reason. There were no accidents. It was just
that slinky effect of traffic for no fucking reason whatsoever. Derek in the house. What is up, brother? And since we were talking about Derek, we've got the RFID blocking wallets and stuff, guys. They're not up on the website for sale yet. We're gonna give you guys for a shot if anybody wants one. If you do, hit up me, Mel, or Russ. You guys can get them for $20 plus shipping. They're gonna sell on the website for $25, so you guys get a little discount if you want one. And with the RFID blocking aspect of it is the reason I carry one of these, because even here in Orlando, there's been a lot of segments running on the local news about people's credit cards being hit. And one of the people that went with us to Fallout, Susan, her credit card got hit in Harmony.
Right.
So the honors to don't vote. Yeah.
No.
Even the wives are coming out. Wow. Because they don't want a woman prez. I love it. Guy, what up,
there
dude?
shouldn't be a woman prez. And women shouldn't be allowed to vote.
No, we need to get rid of that amendment. But the event was awesome. It was a good time to hang out and see everybody. The weather was freaking amazing.
Perfect.
We had the always awesome Mr. Pete Robertucci up there with us. We had Franklin Horton, of course. Russ and Teresa were there. And Guy and Christy were there. And Will was there. Huh?
Chris Underwood.
Don't mention his name no more. Sorry. And that's I'm gonna tell you guys, Chris Underwood, author, don't buy his shit. He did dirt to Pete, and that's not going to be tolerated. So Chris Underwood is no longer in the circle of trust. He can go fuck himself. And I thought he's pretty nice guy. That's why I invited him. I did a bunch of shit to help him out, and then like I said, he did dirt to Pete, and so fuck that guy. So yeah. But yeah, it was just an awesome time. It was just so much fun.
Yeah.
So much fun.
Yeah. Hanging out. The trees were beautiful.
Yeah, the tree. Yeah.
Gorgeous. I'm like, when we hit Florida, it's just going to be green. Just green. And it was so gorgeous up there.
Seeing all them pretty leaves changing colors and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. They weren't as pretty this year because of the hurricane.
Yeah, the hurricane blew a lot of them off.
Right.
Early.
And it affected them somehow.
Yeah.
Rain or something.
Yeah. Well, and then
one of the locals was talking.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Fuck that guy. But Kelly, I didn't hit you guys up when we went to Burnsville, but because it had to be a kind of a turn and burn thing. We got in there and had to get out real fast. But we took some stuff to Steph, some things that she specifically said she needed. We loaded up some of that, took to her.
Spent the day with her.
Hung out with her and Tyler, and but she's doing one more. She's doing it to the end of this month, I think it is. Right. And then she's out because
they had it for a month.
She'll have been there on site for a month solid.
Right. Nonstop.
So that's enough, give back to your community, so.
She needs to go home and decompress.
Yeah, she knows, and she's got to sit down and unpack all her shit that's happened to her. And we will be going back up there. We're working with Steph and through her to line up some interviews with people that lived through it, the first responders, volunteers, to get everybody's story. I want to try to get it from the actual people on the ground, and that's going to be something we're going to start. I'm not sure exactly when, but
we ain't leaving here until January 20th.
Well, no sooner than January 20th.
Yeah.
I have nothing against the woman president, just not that woman. No way in hell. Yeah, I'm with you, brother.
That
you already left the garage.
Oh,
you'd already left. Okay. Huh? Yeah.
What is she? Everybody tell me. What is she? 2-bit cheap line whore.
Yeah. So that's the other thing. We're home now, and because we're home, we are not leaving until after the inauguration.
Yeah.
And you see that makes cool. Oh, before we move on to other things and on the topic of Fallout, roll that awesome little video, Russ, for the folks that didn't get to make it out. They can have a little look at what they missed. Just a quick little thing that got tossed together from some of the video footage. We actually had a photographer, a volunteer photographer, a videographer on with this round. So, I mean, he's there every year, and he loves photography and stuff. So we were like, hey, you want to give us a hand? But yeah, that was a cool little video. And like I said, the event's just so much fun. You get to go up there and hang out with, the people that you interact with online, in some cases that you don't get to see face to face, unless you go to something like this,
And then you take classes during the day, which are they're great classes.
Yeah.
And you just walk around, look at shit. And then in the evenings, we hang out and have a bonfire and drinks and
and we take turns cooking, everybody's doing different stuff.
I did the pot pies.
Yeah, we did the pot. We did
Teresa did shrimp and grits, and she did other stuff.
Oh, she did shrimp and grits. There was pasta. Christy did.
Yeah, Christy did the
pasta thing, and it was. It's just awesome. It's really cool to get everybody together like that. And like I said, having Pete there and Franklin, and it was a lot of fun. And Nick, of course. I'm gonna forget people, but everybody that was there. It was just so much fun. Looking forward to it. So, moving out of that, like I said, we're not leaving here until after the inauguration. So that
we have to be here in February. Pete's having a big thing in February.
Oh yeah. Well, all right. So what? We'll hang out. Because we got stuff we can do around here too. Yeah. But because I'm afraid that there's going to be some civil unrest in relation to this election. I don't care who the hell wins, somebody's not going to be happy. And the lefties, I think that they'll really actually lose their shit this time. A lot of them will, because you're already seeing the moving to Canada thing again, or moving out of the country. We're like, yeah, fucking go, P. Diddy ran a bunch of them off. That's kind of crazy.
A lot of people.
A lot of them are hiding overseas somewhere. Mm-hmm. But I think that street level, we're going to see some pretty intense violence. Probably. I hate to say that, and I hope to God I'm wrong. I really do. But like I said, I read and follow the extreme leftist, progressive, Antifa kind of assholes, and I read the things that they're saying and what they're doing. And like it'll be on like Donkey Kong. Yeah.
I hope you can make it, Kayla.
Yeah. No doubt. I think the lefties lost their shit a long time ago. They did, Zig. And Andrew's right. You might want to, start rolling. Yeah, like an ass cheek on 2 electric scooters at Walmart, Eddie. But you might want to start thinking along those lines, guys. Of if you don't keep a weapon in your car, start keeping a weapon in your car, and possibly other precautions.
In public all day when you're walking around, just right.
Yeah,
here.
Like Ed says, more Antifa BLM type groups emerging than before. We're already ramping up for it at work. See, all right, there you go. Bullshit! There's another dude that showed up. Man, that was so good that y'all showed up, and that was funny. It's funny to find out that your buddy is like no Sue,
right?
Like and we were talking about Sue LaRue with him,
right? Yeah,
that's just and bullshit. That was the best.
Sue had to put me in a chokehold once, just for fun.
She waterboarded me once.
Just
Just fun.
Yeah, my mom was talking about going to Washington, taking a train to Washington. And I'm like, Mom, the climate right now, you should probably not go to Washington, probably not. What do you mean? She's like, it's supposed to be really nice up there. She starts talking about the weather. I'm like, no,
not that climate.
It's political climate. I'm like, what's going on right now? Like, don't go there. Don't take a train anywhere.
Yeah, no, I don't take a train anywhere right now. And start,
Hey, guy.
If there's anything that you've kind of passed on doing for immediate preps, I'm thinking fuel storage. Think fuel storage. There's a lot of chatter in a lot of places right now, and in some of the darker corners, about mass CAS events and about cyber attacks on infrastructure. Now, the DHS had planned exactly that scenario training operation, which they postponed till January. So we know that whenever DHS is running these training simulations, they tend to go real world in the middle of them, weirdly enough. So that's something to remember. And, we could have a problem getting food, grocery stores, deliveries, and all that stuff. I mean, there's the potential for cyber attacks against infrastructure, water treatment plants, power plants, things like that. So, you might want to shore up a little bit just in case. It's called Trump voters garbage.
Everybody's freaking out about. Yeah, they know. I mean, Trump said he was going to release the list.
Well, I hope he does.
Everybody.
I hope that he comes in swinging and like for real this time, because like I think he learned last time. He thought he could play nice, and no, he didn't. They weren't about to let him do that. So
they were talking about even all the Republicans that were scared if he got elected, because he'll bring the hammer down on them too.
Oh yeah, Andrew. He says not to mention all the trauma medicine suppliers that got schwacked by the hurricane. The largest manufacturer of IV bags.
Oh yeah.
Is out of business. So that's becoming an issue. You go to the ER, they don't automatically start a line on you anymore. They don't just hang you that bag of saline as soon as you go in there. It's a big deal. We got lucky, and I had just picked up like a dozen bags.
Yeah.
I didn't realize when I got them how lucky, fortunate I was. And then Chuck Peoples, Homestead Medical, hooked me up with
you can give me an at-home IV.
Yeah.
Why don't you do that? You can't give me antibiotics.
No, I don't have IV antibiotics. That's different.
You're gonna make it.
It's different. You don't open the tablets and dump them. It's not how that works. That's not how any of this works.
I never know how it works. I never know how it works.
So, oh my God. Yeah, saline supplies, ringers, all that stuff. Even the bags for blood, like them too. So think about that stuff. Be prepared for power outages. And some of them can be prolonged.
What are our friends who are on dialysis? They were affected by that.
Well, yeah, Russ.
Everybody, yeah.
Yeah, Russ, and then Jessica.
Yeah.
Or Jess. Let me see. Maybe we'll vote on election day. I'm thinking really hard about voting early and having it done. That's what we're doing, Corey. We're voting early.
Tomorrow,
get it over with.
think. Yeah. We're gonna sleep in until we fucking wake up on our own.
Yeah.
I swear.
No alarms.
No phones. We should not even have those on.
Yeah. Oh, and I want to show you guys these. I may have mentioned these before to y'all. I don't remember, but I get asked a lot about kids' books and books for kids. So here's a guy right here doing Survivalist Sam Stocks Up, and there's a bunch of them.
He was at Mountain Ready.
Yeah, he came by. His name's Kermit Jones. Here's, Son of a Gun, firearm safety for kids.
These are so.
The 12 Days of Prepper Christmas is hilarious. Even as an adult, I laugh at it. And Prepper Pete Prepares. And I'm partnering up with him. We're going to be doing a one with a character and some Easter eggs in the drawings and stuff like that. It's actually underway already. But I'll put up some links on Patreon here for you guys for these, because they're really cool. If you got little ones, fantastic.
Nurse Ratchet was looking at him and she was amazed. She's like, I need to take these home and read something so I can learn something.
So I can learn something.
She don't read Chris's books because they make her depressed.
Yeah. If Kamala wins, there will be a false flag event so they can grab more power. Well, Jeff, yeah. I'll tell you. Here's my ultimate fear. This is tinfoil hattery.
But everybody's talking about it.
Well, what I fear is they'll loose the brown shirts on the streets of the country. The home team will take the field this time too, though. So it's not going to be a free for all of burning and looting. It's going to be gunfights in the street in an epic fashion. That will allow them to declare martial law. They'll declare martial law, and then either right before or right after that, they'll Amendment 25 Biden and install Kamala as president. That's my biggest fear. Little tin hattery, but also not very far off base, especially when we look at what DOD just did with changing the rules on it's only intelligence assets, from what I understand. So DIA, people like that in the Army, being allowed to use lethal force against American citizens in CONUS. So it's not that far off when you think about it. DOD direct. Yep. Eddie Eagle from NRA. Oh, yeah. So there's General McChrystal is up to something too. I mean, we know he's a bad actor, not a good player. And that dude, what's that guy's name, Jeff? You probably know that Billy something or guy working with McChrystal. They kind of naming him. I'll get some more information on some of this and make you guys a post because it's sort of kind of bubbling up now. I've seen the DOD directive too. Yes, I have. Yep. I've read it, and it's kind of scary. So that's my biggest fear. Right below that, I think on the far more likely scale would be just mass violence. And like I said, this time the home team takes to the field too. And it gets, just fucking bonkers out there. The more dense the population, right? Population density is not our friend. But the denser the population where you live, the higher chance you're going to have of, having to deal with something like that. Yeah. FIB preparedness. It's what every prepper has prepared for, but isn't ready for. You fucking nailed that. Yeah. Nobody's going to be prepared for this. I have a feeling. And then, too, we also have some external actors at play. So we've got Iranians and Chinese and a bunch of South Americans and a bunch of other Arab varieties that are all here, too. So add into the mix any of those being green-lit and weapons-free to do whatever sort of fuckery they want to do in the midst of all that's already occurring. Again, not saying it will, but if I was those guys, that's what I would do. That's what I would do.
Listen,
I didn't worry about them declaring martial law because
read or listen to the fourth turning.
Yeah.
You don't have much longer to understand what's going on.
Well,
I mean, look what they did in 2020. Or
who?
I mean, when did they win the election? What year was that?
Yeah, they stole the last one. 2020.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. Well, they're not going to declare martial law in the entire country because of a disaster in one corner of one state, which everything that's happening there is beyond fucked up. From the response to the interference, the lies that are being told. And like Stephanie told us when we were there the other day that they were told that they would continue doing recovery on bodies for 2 more weeks. Yeah. And after that, they were going to stop doing that because DOT was coming in to start digging all that shit out and hauling it out so they can get the roads put back in. And they will not attempt recovery at that time. So that means some dude's digging with a backhoe, loading the shit, and there's a leg hanging out. He's supposed to just dump it in that dump truck to let it go wherever the fuck it's supposed to go to. Mm-hmm. That's messed up. Yeah, Andrew's right. 99% of all people do not have the mental mindset. If you do what needs to be done, for what is coming. Yep. I'm hearing there are 10 FEMA camps set up. There's no storm victims staying in them. Yeah, we did hear about one location in particular. We did hear about that.
Was that in North Carolina?
Yeah, that one was up in North Carolina. Yeah, it's just too many oddities. You know what I'm saying? There's too many things occurring at the same time. And I've often referred to it as the quickening. And man, is it quickening right now. It is quickening the fuck out right now.
Yeah.
What are you going to say?
Does that say what it says? Like the palm tree isn't?
Yeah, the palm tree isn't as awesome as metal coat stuff. The palm tree.
I didn't see that one.
It's well, the answer's in the trees. Yeah. And 99% of people don't have. Yeah, no one's going to really be prepared. Well, I mean, some people will be a little more prepared than others, you know, even to engage. Because, like us, for instance, and others watching, like Christy and Guy, and who else was there? Pete, Guy, Christy, Guy, Russ and Teresa, Will, and me and Mel all went and did Troy's Gate.
Oh, Troy's Gate, yes.
And there in that simulation, you are pushed into a self-defense shooting. So, you know, that kind of training with real people, there's no computer program or nothing. It's you're interacting with OPFOR live with your weapon in your hand with live ammo. And it really is, you know.
I fucked up on 2 scenarios. The one where I was with you, where I limp wristed. I didn't.
Your draw got fucked up when that 12 gauge went off.
Limp wristed it,
and you desk popped it.
Yeah.
And we did. Did you watch the Pete's podcast the other night? I didn't think you did because Randy had that in slow mo.
You mean
tease, yeah, tease.
Yeah.
Randy had that in slow mo to play it to catch you.
Yeah, I said
desk pop.
Yeah. Pete, they told me that videos of me had gone, and I'm like, don't show those. And I told Randy, I told him not to show those videos, and they did anyway. But he's like, it's a good lesson. I said, it is a good lesson. Yes, I didn't have a good grip.
Recommend for volunteering even when they have. What do you mean? What do you mean by that, Green? But being reprimanded for volunteering even when they had a pass. I'm confused. Me from last time at Troy's Gate. But yeah. Oh, yeah. That's right.
Oh, yes.
It was a good time.
Christy?
No, Crystal. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We remember you, Crystal.
I was looking for you on Facebook the other day because I was talking about you when we were at Troy's Gate, and somebody said your husband wasn't doing well. And I was looking for you, and I couldn't find you on Facebook. I was like, shit. I thought we were
hope that's not the case. Hope everything's better.
Yes, yes.
And no, Christy did not freak out. Christy and Guy, man, they got it done. You know.
Oh, yeah. No, Christy's got a gun. She's like, do it. I dare you. Something like that. You know, she's like, do it. Come on. Pick it up.
Yeah. And that's the thing, is like these are actors, and so they feed off of what you say to them. Like, you know, it really is intense. But you know, Pete had given his pistol class the day before. Yeah. And everybody there was in it. Mm-hmm. Mel took it. And then the next day we were in Troy's Gate in you know, in the shoot houses. And you guys even said that taking that class first and then doing Troy's Gate second was fantastic.
Right.
Well, we're going to make this a tradition at Mountain Readiness and Fallout that every time we will have a pistol class and a day at Troy's Gate.
Right. And his class does start at 8. And I'm like, Pete, we will not be there at 8. I won't be there at 8. I'll be there about 10. He's like, the first half you don't need anyway, Mel. You're good. He's like, I've seen you do it. And I'm like, okay. What time did we get there though? 12:30?
Yeah, because they were
at lunch. They were at lunch till 1:30. I was like, oh, thank God.
Christy, I heard that. Check your email again because I was told that they were out. Yes, we know Crystal. We know you. I'm catching up in the comments. I just now see where you put your name, but we're like, we already know. Got another formula. Yeah, military pilot. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. Mentioned cooking them. In the rock pot. No, I don't. Well, she didn't cook in the rock pot there. Not yet.
Not yet. Have
Health
you
is
cooked in
declining.
it, Christy?
Oh, hang on. Here's Crystal. She says health is declining, but we are taking it one day at a time. Thank you, Crystal, for your support and strength. Oh, if you need anything at all,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, let us know.
let us know for
Hit me
sure.
up on Facebook because
Yeah.
I thought we were friends, but I couldn't find you.
Yeah, and yes, it is much better to make mistakes in training. But you know, like they got me.
Yeah.
You know, if you guys were watching Tease, you saw it last night. You know, I shot the baby. Actually, I didn't shoot the baby. It looks like that, but in reality, I was engaging him when his shoulder broke the plane of that door. I was already shooting him here, and not the baby. But that's a bad look for anybody. I don't care who you are.
I shot the baby.
Mel shot the shit out of the baby.
I did go through one scenario where I started shooting a guy. I just saw him in the car. He didn't have a weapon, you know, but I fucking lit him up. He gets out.
Lit him up.
He gets out. He's like, "Why are you shooting me?" And I just keep shooting because that already started. I was in the killing brain, and then the guy comes around with the baby, and I shot him too. And I went out and I'm like, "I shot the baby," and the guys are like, "You didn't shoot the baby. He made you shoot that baby."
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
Well, and that's one of the things you learn when you get in there is that, you know, if the actors can push you to the point to trigger what they call your killing brain, you are no longer in full control of what you're doing. Your lizard brain takes over. Think of it that way. The lizard brain takes over, and it's just kill, and you're gonna fucking do it. Which this is a powerful thing that Randy's doing and learning what they're learning. No one else is doing anything like this. The knowledge that he's gaining is improving the laws in a lot of places where judges and prosecutors and people come and do this and they see for themselves.
Like you shoot him 12 times.
And they always do it worse. I'll tell you this. I'm not gonna tell you exactly who, but I'm gonna say he had somebody in there from the Secret Service at the facility. And that dude shot 3 different guys over a cell phone. 3 guys in the thing. One guy who's got a phone in his hand. He caps him. He goes down, drops the phone. Another dude picks the phone up. He caps him. Mm-hmm. 3rd guy comes over, picks the phone up. He caps him.
Cops do it all the time
and
too.
In the immediate debrief, as soon as you come out of the sim, you're debriefed right there.
Right. Yeah.
He very accurately described a Glock 19.
Right. And
he insisted that that's what they had in their hand, was a Glock 19.
And even when he saw the video, he was like,
yeah. So once you're triggered, though, and everybody's got different ways of doing that. But yeah, you're going to fire those shots. Like as he was coming out of the car, when I saw the baby, I was like, shit, immediately. I'm like, bad. I'm like, that's a bad shit. Oh, another bad guy. Bah, bah, bah. I had to kill that son of a bitch. But yeah, it really drives home how fast you're making those decisions. And holy shit, you don't want to let the bad one go.
Crystal, everybody cusses.
Yeah,
and
Crystal.
We all cuss.
Yeah.
And Brian's okay too.
He
said that floor was covered with grown man tears.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, Crystal, you did fantastic. Like for
somebody who'd never done it before.
And was just only recently coming around to the idea of you need to protect yourself. Mm-hmm. You did fantastic. Don't beat yourself up at all. Grown ass men crying there. Mm-hmm. There's Pete. How to find this link? I never see the picture of videos.
Hey, Pete.
We'll probably just send it to you. I cried after the first one and cussed through it all. Yeah, cussed through it all. Yep. Heart monitors until they do somebody. They don't put those on us, but they have done them. They even have. They've even done the ones that scan in their brain actively, and that's how they can see. They're like, it's right there. They just triggered his killing brain, and you can see it.
Because, like Randy says, it's all science.
And no one knows this science. Like he's kind of pioneering what's happening right now with this, and it's actually really cool to see this happening from the ground up, sort of. Because there's big plans for Troy's Gate
here in Tampa.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you will cuss. You will absolutely cuss. What bullshit say?
Christy, did you cry a little bit too? I think she did. I think Christy was tearing up a little bit.
So, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure. And it's only natural, you know. I mean, it's only natural.
It's scary for a lot of people.
Well, it should scare you. I mean, you know, you've got somebody standing with a gun, you know, in their hand. And what we all learn in class, guys, if they've got a gun in their hand, you better have a gun in your hand. You better have a gun in your hand.
You're standing there trying to talk to them. Don't do that. Draw as soon as you see a gun. Draw a weapon.
Yeah. Well, we're looking at doing one at Troy's Gate down here.
Want to, yeah.
Over in Tampa. Is where we're going to put it. CENTCOM's right there, and I mean, I'd be able to just run contracts on those guys and make a fortune, probably. Yeah. Is Troy's Gate pistol only, or can you run a rifle there?
Our friend Dan ran his rifle, but
that wasn't a rifle.
What was that?
It was still a Glock 19.
Oh.
I don't know. I know they have sniper sims, they have all kinds of stuff. So yeah, you can absolutely get in there with a long gun. And the sniper sim they do is like when they make the shot, you know, into the mirror, they actually got a sensor back there that triggers a blood pack on the target, so you get the pink mist and everything, and the target goes down.
Right.
But if you don't hit it, you don't go down.
I think if you are paying for a day,
OPE, what up?
You can tell them what you want to do, and they'll probably do that.
Yeah. Unless you can disarm them with. Doc walked into the first time just grinning ear to ear, man. That was so funny. That was hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That's true, Will. Yeah, we saw a video of guys of agencies in there with full auto long guns. So yeah, you can run a long gun in there. Which that was hilarious. Some of those guys, my God, they're it's shocking how bad the cops are.
Yeah,
it is shocking.
Yeah, they don't train a lot.
No, and you know, and every one of them, you know, they act like they're actually shot. You know, they're called on their radios and stuff. Yeah. They're, you know, it's crazy. But you know, they are being shot at. So you know, if you did you live? But did you live?
Yeah, they want you to. I mean,
then you did it right. You know what I mean?
A lot of people maybe take it way more serious than I do and don't enjoy it quite as much.
I take it serious, but I enjoy it. I love it. Like if I could do that once a week,
oh God,
I would be there once a week doing that.
Yeah, if they had one of those here.
Oh shit! I would be in there all the time.
T's done it like 14 times. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah. T's been on 14 times. Yeah, there was a cop walked in and shot Zach. That was hilarious, just for the hell of it.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Let me see. Saw you hit traffic on your way home. Let me guess, an Illinois driver messing up the free state of Oregon. This is morons in North Carolina is where it started, and then
the whole way.
Yeah, and then it's just kept hitting. And there was never nothing. There was no accidents. There was no fucking nothing, but just stupid ass humans. Really. Oh. Okay, well, I'll find out. Because I thought Dan told me he got his videos. And what's the scenario loaded from May, Russ? We have a scenario loaded from May. I don't know. If you got a video or something you want to play it. Because this was thrown together.
Hey, what's going on? Easy,
God, tell me to burn this fucking house down. With you inside of it. I'm gonna burn you alive, motherfucker.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Easy. Easy, don't.
Alright, awesome.
That's it. That's our man Pete right there shooting that arsonist. I approached it a little differently. I came in, he stayed over the can of gas and lighter, so I drew my pistol, and he tells me, God told me to come in here and burn his house down with you in it. And I went, fuck you, pow! And I shot him in the face. I didn't try to de-escalate at all. And Mel didn't either. She did the exact same thing.
For a minute, and I shot him.
Yeah.
Like, you're not going to burn my fucking house.
She's like, and I think I said that too. You're not burning my fucking house down. And I shot him in the face. We haven't gotten our videos. All right. Take out Zach. my buddy Dan, who was there with us, he was
Sort of an.
he vibrates to different frequencies. All this guy spent 21 years as Navy EOD. You know, he's been blown up, fucked up. He's got TBIs. He's got a hole in his fucking brain. You know, I mean, but he's a good dude.
He's cool as hell.
And I love him.
He's been traveling, helping people.
Yeah. He's been. He graduated or he retired in March, and then he went hiked the Appalachian Trail for a while. Then when the hurricane hit, he came out and just started helping people. So, I thought he told me today that he got his. I'll have to look at my text later.
Check your emails and crap.
It would take me a while to check my email because there's so many of them.
Well,
I'm not going to do it right now. I ain't doing it right now. I'm just not doing it right now. So.
That's okay.
But I'm going to do a review for you guys. A little video I'm going to put together. We're going to talk night vision and thermal because, you know, there is a lot of questions about that. And Fallout. And I've just picked up an amazing thermal. One of the last ones available actually in the country. I think it was the last one of this particular one. But we'll go over the night vision and the thermal, the differences, you know, best uses, that kind of thing. Just to give everybody, it vibrates at different frequencies. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I use that one about some people, you know. I'm like, yeah, he just vibrates at different frequencies. Oh. Yeah. But so I got that nice thermal. That was awesome.
Yeah. We went to see NC Scout.
We went up and hung out with NC Scout for a little while, and that's where I got the thermal from. And saw his store location. So he's going to have a physical store up there.
Yeah.
Where he's going to be selling, you know, night vision, thermal, communications, radios, all kinds of long-term storage food.
Freeze-dried Skittles.
Yeah.
We ate some.
Yeah.
Number 10 can.
Number 10 can of freeze-dried
How much
Skittles.
are those? And he's like, I have no idea right now. I'm like, that's got to be expensive.
Yeah. Now you would think.
Yeah.
And Chris, Zach, one of the actors up there is awesome. And then Tim, another one of the actors, they're just, these guys are awesome. And they're funny. And when you're there, you know.
And Randy always has to throw up Zach's
mugshot.
Mugshot, you know.
Does he shit? Oh, yes, he does. Absolutely, Zig. Commo nerd up. Commo nerd up. He does ship. So go to brushbeater.store, man, and peruse the offerings. Freeze dried food has gone a long way. Because I'm getting ready to get some more stuff from him too. You know?
We were eating freeze dried cinnamon
apples that Amber made.
T's wife, and the ice cream cookies.
Ice cream cookies.
I didn't really like those.
And then we had last night. We were eating Jolly Ranchers
and the honey,
the nerd thing, bit of honey.
I bought some of those that were not freeze dried, and then she gave me the freeze dried ones, and I'm like, I miss my freeze dried.
Yeah,
they have a huge freeze dried.
They got the commercial. That one's nice. I like that a lot. So, but you know, what?
Nothing.
So we come home, and I got my 2 new EcoFlow batteries are here. So I'm now going to have 36,000 amp hours of power on tap in that nice quiet system, 7,200 watt inverter. So it'll carry a load, you know. And
what'd you get free?
Oh, one of their River portable little power units. I didn't even pay for that, but they shipped it.
You better make sure you weren't charged for it.
Don't matter at this point. I ordered that so long ago. I wouldn't.
I used to make freeze-dried Skittles. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. People used to send me those big, huge bags, and I'd freeze dry them and fill it full and zip it up nice and tight and mail it back. And I'd love to do that again.
Yeah, I know. I have to get another building though. We'd have to have a separate building.
And we keep talking about you getting a new office.
Maybe we'll see. Like I said, I don't want to do shit till this election gets over with. You know.
Right.
Can you give me that in a watt hours and what is your average draw? Who's on first? It has 288 watt hours. There you go. And I don't know what the draw is. Oh, wait, no. Watt hours, amp hours. You meant for the big one or the little one? The little one's 288. It's a little portable thing.
Oh.
And I haven't even messed with it yet. And no, I don't remember my fucking formulas no more. What was that called? Ohm's Law shit? I used to be able to do that, like, in my head. Biscuits and gravy in my cart, along with a few other things from your website. The biscuits and gravy, that shit's good, man. No, when you do that, let us know. When you start, I'll send a truckload.
Okay. Who's that? Okay,
Zig.
Zig.
Yeah.
Okay, hey, Zig. Yeah.
You know, don't order on the site. Send me a message and I'll get you better. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I might have to. Mike, I need some biscuits and gravy too, actually.
Yeah. We need to put some stuff away. There's still
Some more. Well, we need
We need
to buy some more though.
That's what we can do until January. We want to clean this property up and we can inventory all our food.
Inventory the food and the
Again.
ammo. Yeah. Go on, Mr. Lee. Like I said, dude, it's been a minute since I've done any fucking Ohm's Law shit. Yeah. Fuck you, Pete.
Are we doing math? Is
Yeah.
that math?
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Fuck you, Pete. What the fuck? We're not supposed to. We're enjoying ourselves here. Why? Why math? No.
So Andrew, it's funny you say that about suppressors, dude, because I'm gonna be going up to get two going.
Oh, with
John. I'm gonna go up see John, do the paperwork and get it rolling.
John. He said he would get me one for my 4570.
That's not a priority. We need them for ARs, and I need a 30 cal. I do need a 45, but I got to talk to him about that. You know, we do need a 45 cal for a very specific reason, but we need
Maybe for Christmas.
We need 2 5.56 and a 30 cal
for Christmas.
Yeah, well,
My birthday and Christmas, you could wrap
you
them
can't
together.
buy suppressors for people as a present.
No, I can buy it myself.
Yeah, you got to buy it. Yeah.
Yeah, he told me I could buy
Yeah.
it. He told me I needed it.
Yeah, Pete. Not Pete. Will, sorry. Yeah, Pete is spot on. That's why I said Pete. Will, this election, I'm nervous as shit about this one. I really am. I'm that's why we're getting a lot of shit done here, you know. Power, getting that on tap. You know, we've got 600 gallons of diesel fuel now on the property. So we've got a Humvee and a diesel truck and a diesel generator. And I've got other gas generators too, but I've got this
and if shit hits the
EcoFlow system.
We're not going to be driving my Mustang anywhere. So
Suppressor gift cards.
Flashy. Of course, your truck is intimidating. Your black truck,
yeah, a little bit.
Humvee,
yeah, Pete. I'm looking at dead air because my rifles all have dead air brakes on them already, so I don't have to change those out. I'm just gonna probably get Sandman for 5.56, and then the 30 cal. I might just need a straight thread. No, I'm gonna have to change. I have to change out the brake on my 700 to match the brake I'm going to put on a 300 blackout upper, for multi-caliber fun.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if there's anything you think you're a little low on or a little light on and prep wise, just think, things could get weird, guys. I would even have cash on hand too. I would highly recommend that. That's enough. I got to go to the bank. Yeah, I do have to do that tomorrow. But I would have some cash on hand. Not a lot, a few $100 because
whatever you can afford.
Like we saw in North Carolina over there, a lot of places we stopped at were cash only.
Yeah.
They weren't running cards. So
he saved a lot of money because every time, usually I have to go pee. I have to spend some money, buy something. And I walk in with my card and I'm like,
top of the store, she got to get a treat.
I don't have any fucking cash.
Yeah, but anyway.
Yeah, that's what he says. Like a toddler.
Larry, yeah, finished cutting plywood. Yeah, I got my plywood too.
Yeah.
But I don't think I'm going to plywood my windows up out here. We're not going to have that kind of trouble. Any issues that may even find their way out to where we live. Will be handled at the end of the county road down there.
Right.
They're not even going to get back in here. So
Yeah, no. We're going to stop it down there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
Which reminds me, I need to go buy some Tyvek, a roll of Tyvek material for making
You get it from
gabions.
Amazon.
No, Lowe's.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I understand there will be tremendous civil unrest. However, it's likely to be worse in blue cities. Places like Florida and Texas won't stand for it. Prepare for martial law. Yeah, fuel P coffee. That's it.
We freeze dried everything.
Yeah.
And we had, before the fire, we had shrimp and steak and everything.
We freeze dried shrimp.
Fish.
I mean, yeah.
Everything you can
I had
imagine.
ribeye steaks.
Yeah.
Like we're gonna be eating surf and turf, man.
And we haven't done, I mean, we don't have a freeze dryer to do that again, but.
I haven't bought one. And like I said, that's something I wouldn't pull the trigger on until
Right after.
next year.
Yeah, we don't have
Next year.
No, I'd rather have a suppressor.
Yeah. I want a suppressor for your AR. That's what I need.
Right.
I need to have a suppressor for your AR.
You can get one for my AR.
Yeah, that's what we're getting. 2 of those. I need to get that like Ricky Tick. That needs to happen. So, and hopefully it comes back quick.
Yeah. It will.
Yeah, whatever. But anyway,
You know, people. I'm sure.
I'm tired as hell, y'all, and I'm gonna call it this evening.
What time is it? 9:15.
Yeah, and
Ooh,
we are doing the podcast tomorrow night. I think it's just gonna be me and the boys. Emery is otherwise engaged again and will not be there, but we'll probably have Donnie on. Hopefully Sue will be there. I haven't talked to Sue at all since the hurricane, and I'd love to get him on and talk to him for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
And of course T,
Right.
So it'll be a
Yeah,
good
we
time.
just had dinner with them. It was a lot.
Yeah, we hung out with T and Amber last night. We were at their house. Had a great time.
Mm-hmm.
Polly Margaret has Trump's chance of winning at 66% last I saw. Shit. She'd send my mail down. There you go, Zig. Jody McGavey, good night. The salmon is rated to be put on Mel's mini meat. I know. I got 0300 out the door.
I need
Shit,
one of those.
Mike, 0300. Fuck that.
I do need one of those.
What?
How can I get one? How much are they? They're like really.
I mean, I could make it happen for about $5,000. Actually,
That's nothing.
that's nothing. Listen to her. That's nothing.
I thought it was like a.
No, all I got to do is buy a belt-fed AR upper, and then I have the device that makes it shoot fast.
How much you want me that for Christmas? How much did you say?
Shut up. It was good seeing you guys. We'll get back on schedule. Be doing these regular. Again, we're especially between now and January, we're going to be here. So
He's going to be writing mostly.
that's because I haven't, and the hurricane really fucked things up, and then mountain readiness. So I got to get my ass back to work.
Yeah.
I know Opie. I'm trying, dude. How's my friend in South Africa? He's good. He's good. I still talk to him on Twitter all the time, so he's still living that hard life over there right now. Actually, I need to send him a message.
Yeah.
So
he's working hard on 13.
13 right now.
Yeah.
So.
And then maybe a sequel to Cry Havoc. Yes.
Yeah. So anyway, you guys know the drill. Be good at it. We will catch you next time.
Good night, OPP. Tell your beautiful wives, everybody.
Yeah.
Hello.
Sweet.
Okay, I don't like that feature.
You don't like what?
That feature